Sorry for the wait. Let's get this started. Welcome to VCW Live Week 5. We're going to go ahead and get right into it with the minor show, because you know how we get down. We start with the minor show, then we got the all-women show, and then we got the all-men show. So let's go ahead and transition over. Bang. As you see, we got our card matched up. We got a women's match in the first match. Then we got a hardcore match in the second match. And then we got a tag team match with a fresh tag team going up against an established tag team. So this is going to be pretty fun. All right. Let me make sure everything's good. Gucci, cool. And as always, I'm your host, your commentator, Mr. Blade Franco, here on the Blade Franco Plays channel. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? I'm doing all right. I'm trying to see if I can get this on TikTok live as well, but my TikTok acting a little weird, so I'm trying to see what I could do there. But until then, let's go ahead and get to some wrestling. All right, this is going to be a nice match. We're going to start off smooth. Nyla Rose going up against Tiffany Stratton. Now, to those that checked out VCW Hotbox, I thank you for checking out VCW Hotbox. You know, I had fun with that little pay-per-view event. So we back onto the normal shows until the next pay-per-view event. I'll let y'all know down the line, because I like to usually skip a month in my series. So we'll see from there what happens.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the District of Columbia, Nyla Rose.
All right, Nyla Rose making her way out to the ring. Nyla Rose did well in last week, to where she got a surprise victory over the now new internet champion Raquel Rodriguez. So now in the future, Nyla Rose can make a claim for the title. So we might see something going on with that in the future, but for right now, I want to hope Nyla could keep her hot streak going. So I put together this match hoping she could keep her hot streak going on, but if not, who knows? We might have to look at her opponent, Tiffany Stratton, who's ready to try to take that spot. And here comes her opponent tonight.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton strutting out to the ring, looking fabulous as always. Looky here, she's the young gun of the wrestling world, so she got to get her reps in somehow. So she's going to try to get her reps in against Nyla Rose, who's already been established for a good while, especially with AEW. But Tiffany Stratton, I have confidence she's going to have a good career in WWE. For me, it's just she literally has too much of a real life Barbie doll look, and I'm not trying to call her like Botox or anything like that. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of uncomfortable. It looks like a beginner bodybuilder who also is trying to be Barbie. But she is good. She's talented in the ring, so I ain't taking nothing away from her on that. But all right, ref, ring that bell. Let's get started. Once again, welcome everybody. This is the VCW Roadshow as we got the minors kicking off. And Nyla Rose is taking on Tiffany Stratton one-on-one. And this is already pretty good. Tiffany trying to get on the submission to try to tap out her opponent early. I mean, that's a good method, especially when you faces someone that's bigger than you. Oh, but you gotta watch out for the strength of Nyla Rose. She is dangerous. Remember, this is a former AEW Women's World Champion that's still weirdly a little bit more higher stature than an NXT Women's Champ, but I don't know. To me, I kind of feel like Tiffany was a little bit of a transitional champion, not to downplay her run, but that's how I feel. Maybe if they give her a second run and did her a little bit better, I mean, sure. Ooh, but that display of strength from Tiffany Stratton shows right there that she could be the baddest on this roster. Now, I admit, a lot of women on the roster are either very agile or very strong. And I purposely kind of want that because I feel like that's what you need in a wrestling division, especially for the women. You need to have them be strong opponents for each other as well as athletic. Not all of them athletic, and maybe a few, I don't know. Ooh. But also, as you can tell with VCW, I decided to make some changes so that way we know these matches could be better in order. As for one, the normal rules are now changed to having DQ on, as well as the fact that there will be a 10 count. So it's all pretty much normal rules I brought back. But when it comes to that, I brought a second new rule called VCW Hardcore Match, which I will display in the next match, as we have Punisher going up against Swerve Strickland in the first VCW Hardcore match. That one is going to be for everything that's no DQ. You can let it all go wild with the weapons. But I feel like a lot of the people in here, especially a lot of AI, they don't think, you know, let them fight it out. Let them see who's better in the ring. That's what I want to see. And I hope the AI will work with me on that. But of course, welcome everybody to VCW Live. We're running about like 3 hours and a half of usual good old non-stop wrestling. We go through a whole week of Universe. First show is minor, second show is the women's show, third show is the men's show, and then that's it. But of course, if you like watching wrestling, especially created companies and created people as well, if you have a creative person, you're welcome to join them onto the roster. Ooh. Just like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff if you like. But that was a good try from Tiffany Stratton on the pin. All right, look like Tiffany's trying to end it out. Oh, and a vicious sit-out powerbomb. Will that do it? Oh, that wasn't enough. Tiffany almost had it, but it wasn't enough. But Nyla doing the smart thing, trying to get out, get a breather. Like, you gotta get a quick timeout when you can, because there ain't no real timeouts in wrestling. But Nyla looked like she's ready to cause some damage on the outside. And Tiffany was wise to catch her. Normally on these streams, I admit, I'm always energetic and try to fill out the whole thing. Right now, I'm a little more relaxed on the stream, so I'm sorry if I come off a little too relaxed or something. It's just, I'm enjoying this, and that's why I try to present out here. I don't know, I sound weird, I know, I'm a fresh guy, but at the same time, you gotta enjoy what you can enjoy. And I enjoy watching some wrestling, creating companies, seeing what happened in scenarios. But if I had the money though, I'll admit, I'll probably be another Tony Khan and just go ahead and buy a company just like this. But these women better be careful. The 10 count is implemented. Okay. Well, I guess for our first match, oh, is she gonna break it? Oh, Nyla, I wanted you to dive off there. All right. Well, just like I said in the new rules, I fixed it up to where they have to now obey the counts. So the AI is going to have to get used to it. So with a count out victory, the winner is Nyla Rose, which does continue her hot streak. And she did technically knock out her opponent and kept her out there. It wasn't like Tiffany couldn't get up in time. So I'll count that as a dub. All right, good shit, Nyla Rose. Hopefully we'll see you in the future for internet championship spot. But we're gonna just keep it rolling. I'm trying to run through this at this point. Now we're gonna demonstrate the hardcore match I now implemented. This one, no DQ, all weapons in, and you know, you can also win by like, I don't know, no false count anywhere. I'm sorry. You can win by false count anywhere, if anything. That gamer subs is starting to kick in. Yo, I'm not a sponsor, but like I recommend all the time, get you some gamer subs, bro. Gamer subs is definitely good for some energy to kick into you when you need it. But now we got our second match, the hardcore match. We have the new guy, the Punisher, going up against Swerve Strickland. This match I'm hoping this match really turns out really good because I like what Punisher comes with. He won his debut match, so I want to see can he follow up. All right, we're getting a different entrance though. Last week he gave us a generic one. This week he now just showing off his Tron. That reminds me, I gotta make a video for Punisher. I think that would be a good thing to do.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds.
Hello, how you doing, my guy? Or my gal? I don't know. I don't discriminate. But here we got Punisher, the new guy, making his way out to the ring. He's looking confident. I guess after that first win over the big guy, he seemed like he could really get into this. Oh yes, you're welcome to join. One thing I would recommend is, like, if you have a character, definitely let me know your character's name, what hashtags to find them, or what I would recommend to people over time, start putting the hashtag VCW or VCW Live. That way, if I ever browse online, I can find your character and grab them quicker that way. But yeah, all characters are welcome to join. I'm always welcome to fill out the roster. I wanted to slowly transition from actual people to all creative people. The Punisher right here, this is from one of my boys that, like, me and him are like wrestling fans of.
Representing the Entourage from Tacoma,
and you know Swerve.
Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds.
Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland making his way down to the ring. This man's been on a roll in AEW, and yo, Swerve, I'm really confident this man gotta be the first AEW Black World Champion. Like, if this doesn't happen with him, I don't know. Can you please create him? Well, here's the thing. Right now for this stream, this is all for the universe mode, and I'm already planning on going through all 3 shows, so I won't be able to take care of that on stream for you, unfortunately. But if you give me some ideas, maybe some detailed storyline or something like that, I could probably make up somebody and bring them to you the next show, because I always like to debut the new people here on the minor show. All right, we kick the match off, and Swerve starting off, keeping control of the match, of course. Hey, like I said, it's not happening right now, man. Oh, as Swerve goes in for the count. Unfortunately, the ref was kind of slow, but I feel like that was almost a 2 count right there. Punisher better do something. I know he's the new guy, but he's going up against a real talented athlete right here. All right, Punisher's going to get in the table early in the match. Okay. At least this time it won't be a table incident like the pay-per-view. that was terrible. But because of what happened at the pay-per-view with the Fatal 4-Way table match, later on tonight when we get to VCW Live in the all-men show, the main event will be a Fatal 4-Way match, and it will be the elimination, of course. So we're not going to go through what happened last time and have the match end in like about 14 seconds. Instead, we're going to have the match play out in full. Oh, but as we get back into the match, Punisher is laying on a good line of offense, trying to get his bearings back in. But of course, you know Swerve, he's gonna pick at you when he can. Punisher better be careful. The last thing he wants is somebody like Swerve to just break his limbs. That's going to be a hard time to come back from just debuting. But you already see this hardcore match is already going. Also, a special rule I have with the hardcore match as well. You can only, if it's count out, you only get about like 5 seconds. My goal with that is that they only have to get their weapons and get back in the ring. I don't want them to sit outside for too long. But granted, I have another match to implement for that. Like I said, making fresh matches for you guys. Oh, but that was a nice hurricanrana off the corner. Swerve going to get the victory? Nope, just a 1 count. But it's a good attempt for a 1 count, though. Well, now, how everybody doing out there? How everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing all right. Enjoy your night. Of course, me being a wrestler head, I'm going to enjoy streaming some wrestling and then afterwards watching some wrestling while I'm edit some wrestling. So yeah, I'm going to be very wrestled out for today. Tomorrow is going to be a no wrestling thing, but definitely. Oh, with the attempt for the swerve stomp, almost connecting though. But also, if you're somebody that is from my channel watching, I know I haven't been doing much zombie videos. I am planning on throwing back up some zombie videos in the next week coming up, because I've been slacking and I've been meaning to. Oh, but Swerve got a quick victory here. I'm sorry, I've been a little off track, but you know, I'm trying to connect with y'all. But either way, congratulations to Swerve Strickland with that bicycle kick. Oh, that's how he won. That was vicious, straight to the mouth. Unfortunately for Punisher, it didn't work out for him. But this is your winner, Swerve Strickland. Congratulations to Strickland, keeping the hot streak going both in real life and here at VCW. But as we now have our victor from the first Hardcore Rules match, which went exactly as I wanted to. We're now going to move on into our final match here on the Minor Show, because like I said, we're moving quick. We have the Acclaim with Billy Gunn in their corner, taking on the fresh tag team that won their tag team debut, the Dust Bros of Vince and AM Dust, with Bad Bunny in their corner, the Cartel. The Cartel made a good showing last week when they got a victory over Imperium. That I honestly didn't think was going to happen. I thought Imperium was going to find a way to win, but I guess two new guys that are way too big, it's going to be way too difficult to take them down. So now they get to show up tonight as they face another good tag team of the Acclaim, which I'm truly fans of. Oh, what we got here? His name's Michael Hammer. His skin color brown, skin color brown, hair brown, buzz cut, entire. Okay, bet. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save everything that you type up for it, so that way I can put it somewhere, and I'll try to create that person for you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Billy Gunn at a combined weight of 458 pounds, the Awesome Ones.
All right, thank you, Okoro. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But yep, I already got them written down, so hopefully by the next time I'll have them. All right, but quick question: do you know what kind of gimmick he wants to be? Like, do you know what kind of person he wants to be? Do you want to be good? Do you want to be bad? Like, what, like in that aspect, what about him do you want him to be? But as the Acclaim's ready in the ring, we now have Bad Bunny making his way out with the new tag team. And look at these big motherfuckers. The Dust Bros of AM and Vince. And AM, if you watching, I still fuck with your characters. I've noticed YouTube is kind of like iffy with how you was giving the comments. That's all I'm gonna say.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bad Bunny at a combined weight of 1,000, the Cartel.
The Cartel making their way. But yeah, AM, I'm not gonna make any more people. I'm not grabbing any more people. Because your family, I'm pretty confident, is a family of a bunch of twins that all has different first names, but are all just over-the-top giants. I'm happy with 2 giants. I'm leaving it at that. I'm not adding anymore. But thank you anyway for your contribution to VCW Live. Much respect. For the people that don't know, I am talking to one of the viewers, AM, who usually was a fan of always watching the VCW stuff, which I hope if you out there, much respect, bro. This is his tag team he sent me of the two Dust Bros. Honestly, they work better as a tag team because he sent me one of them. I think it was AM. Yeah, he sent me AM on his own, and AM was like, as a tag team, they seem to work much better. But all right, let's get this match going. And also, as you see at the corner of the clock, for tag team matches, they tend to go too long in my eyes, honestly. I don't know if you guys like that or not. I honestly feel like I want it that way. So with the tag team matches, they now have 10 minutes to beat the holy hell out of each other and get a victory. I might raise the time limit based off of like who's wrestling and all that, but for right now, keep it 10 minutes. Oh, but that was a nice thrust kick from Anthony Bowens. Bowens ain't letting the Giants intimidate him, which is very good. Bowens always been somebody who's been too confident no matter what happens, and it's not always a bad thing. For him, it doesn't work as a bad thing. Yo, but shouts out to the creator of Anthony Bowens. If you look closely, he has the ball spot that he has in the back. Ooh, but either way, Anthony Bowens throwing on a quick level of offense onto his opponent. I want to say AM is starting, but AM is not doing good in the ring right now against him. Now he's tagging in Max Caster. Now Max Caster is the bigger member of the group, so let's see what he could do against these Giants with that nice rollover. He should have capitalized to a pin, but I respect it. Bad Bunny, I'm pretty sure, is not impressed right now with what's going on with his team. Ooh, but hopefully the Bros can do something, because if not, that Claim is going to take this match easy. Oh, and a nice sickening DDT from Max Caster. All right, what's he planning on doing out here? He's grabbing a weapon. Oh, and he's attacking the brother. Oh yeah, I also allowed still no DQ for the tag team matches, so there's still going to be no DQ for tag team matches, since I'm going to give them that leverage. I want them to win in a limit, so I'll give them some weapons to speed up the process. But countouts is still a problem, so I would recommend them not take countout as a victory point. But the Bros are now just destroying their opponents as one took out the other from the corner. Uh-oh, I think Vince is flying. Vince with a flying elbow to the outside to Anthony Bowens. I think Anthony is dead. About to say, you can't take a giant like that jumping on you. Alright, gimmick Austin Theories and I will be a good... Okay, Austin Theory, gangster. Okay, I see where you want to go. You want an Austin Theory, but you want a gangster and a good guy. Kind of like Thuganomics John Cena. Okay, I know what you're going with. I got you, bro. So we're going to say Thuganomics John Cena type style, but I'm going to not make him as related to sticking gangster. Frederick Douglas. Bruh, yes, I'm black. Well, what about it? Alright, now as we get focused back into the match, it looks like one of the Bros is trying to get a quick pin over the Acclaim. Oh, but Max Caster is staying on his toes. Oh, what we got? Oh, it looked like he was attempting something, but the strength was too much for him. Hey, thank you very much, man. Every subscribe is always welcome. I don't have the alerts up. I apologize. I'm working on that. Down the line, I'll make sure to have alerts and everything, but thank you very much for the follow, bro. And I got you next week. All right. It looks like here one of the Bros is definitely keeping control in the match, getting the offense back on Max Caster. That's good. As he's trying to reach for the tag. Oh, he got the hot tag in. Anthony Bowens is now in the ring. Wait, is it going to help him? And no, it doesn't. It doesn't help him at all. Anthony Bowens can't seem to figure out how to do anything against this big man. But also, to let people know when they have characters come in. Oh, Anthony Bowens with that move. Would that be it? Oh, he didn't go for the pin. I would have said to go for the pin, but I understand. you got to put more damage onto him. But that brainbuster, that probably did it. As he goes for the pin, broken up by the tag team partner. See, if I was Max Caster, I wouldn't have that. But that's Max Caster for you. But yes, as you send in your people, I'm going to let you know no character is ever going to be overfilled. Like, and I'm saying that in a way as in they're not going to have a 100 overall. They're not going to be the strongest or the best character out there. I'm going to level them out so that way they fit into the playing field. And if they somehow make it through that, cool. If they don't, that's on them. But I've had a lot of wrestlers who will come onto the brand with low overalls and somehow be better than people that are like near 90. Half Nigerian, half Belgian. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna try to get that. I'm not the greatest person when it comes to making people, but I will do my absolute best. I got you on that. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this stuff to the side. Oh. I looked back in time to see Max Caster just dive face first to the outside. I know that had to hurt like a motherfucker. But the Acclaim is just taking a beating trying to take on these big guys. I would definitely say the outside is not their friend. Oh, but that spinning power bomb on the outside definitely might take out Anthony Bowens for good. All right, it looks like both of the legal men are back in the match. As Anthony Bowens is down, hopefully that's enough for something for the new guys. But Max Caster is holding his own. They got 3 minutes left. Hopefully one of them get a victory or it's going to be a draw. Oh yeah, but I'm definitely hyped for 2K24. Look, for me, I've been a gamer and a wrestling fan for just as long, like since I was like 5, 6, 7. Oh, you dirty bastard. I saw that low blow. It might do it though. Oh, it wasn't enough for Anthony Bowens to come in with the save. It looks like the other bro is now watching over him. But yeah, I'm hyped for WWE 2K24. When 2K24 comes out, I will be making sure I remake everybody and get everybody set into it again. If you have a character, I definitely would say when 24 comes out, let me know and all that. Because I will be continuing the series when 24 comes out. It is going to come off a little weird though, because if it's in the middle of a month of some sort, it's going to have to start on a different month. But we'll get through it. We'll figure it out. But as we're back in the ring, one of the bros is putting on a beating inside the ring while the other one's taking a beating outside the ring. It looks like a submission might come out. Oh no, Max Caster was able to get out. That had to be a resiliency point. But as this match breaking down, one of the Dust Bros just toying with Max Caster in the ring. I would definitely suggest one of them finish it out. It's now 1:30. If it's a draw, I'm not going to count it bad. I'm just going to say that I might need to adjust the time for it. But with another save, I'm amazed one of the teams hasn't took out the other partner from saving them. But it looks like the Dust Bro just did that. He put down Anthony Bowens. Looks like he's trying to take down Caster. Caster isn't having it. Caster's now going to the top. Is he going for that mic drop elbow? And yes, he is. Now, can he get the victory? And only a 2 count was not enough to put down the Dust Bro. All right, I don't know what they plan on doing here. They got just around 30 seconds left. Oh, and German suplex. And a lariat from the brother. As he goes in for the pin, Anthony Bowens instantly breaks it up. All right, look, he's trying to take Anthony Bowens out of it, but it looks like he won't make it in time, unfortunately. All right, so as this match ends out in a draw, unfortunately, I will say there will be a time change in the future, so I'll make sure the match lasts a little bit longer for you guys. But this was like a test run, so now I know. Is VCW, in VCW, is there a world? Yes, there is. There's a VCW World Championship, and the funny thing is, the World Championship is actually the thumbnail to this video. If you look at the thumbnail to this video, the guy holding the belt is my character, and and that's the world title. And no, I didn't try to put him as world champion. He literally won that shit on his own over time, and this is just what we got. But all right, that was the end of the minor show. It went a little bit quicker, but you know, that's what I was trying to test out with. But of course, quick run back. Nyla Rose defeated Tiffany Stratton in a one-on-one bout. Then we have Swerve Strickland defeat the new guy, the Punisher, in our first hardcore bout. And then our tag team match ended out in a draw, but at least now I know. Put the time a little bit longer for y'all. But all right, that was the minor show. Don't go anywhere because I'm not going to leave. I'm going to start building the match card for the next show because you know how it is in Universe. Unfortunately, you can't preset all the matches right away. So everybody just chill in the background, talk amongst yourself. I'll still be here in the chat as well as the music. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and get to work on this real fast for you guys. Oh, okay. Okay. Fix that. All right, but as I'm working on this, how's everybody else doing out there tonight? Y'all doing good tonight? Everything cool? Everything Gucci? For me, I feel like everything's going all right. You know, still working through everything. Of course, still building with this YouTube channel, which I'm happy and I'm grateful for anybody that takes the time out to watch. You know, because like always, trying to enjoy the passion of doing something you like to do. And for me, I like gaming, I like wrestling. Let's mix the two and throw it all in. But I do plan on also getting back to variety content as well. So it won't be just zombies I'll be throwing back on. There will be also some variety of other stuff as well. So just give me some time and I will slip those back into it. Am I going to be in the next card? No, you will not, because I cannot build you in literally that amount of time that I am trying to make this match card. Like I said, your guy will not be around until the next show, so as you subscribe, I will say tune in next week as well, and your guy will be around. Because admittedly, I will need some time in order to make your character exactly the way I like. I don't like to work on characters too quickly. Oh yeah, no problem. Like I said, I want to make sure quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at it. Wait, it's not letting me. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. All right, so for the first match card, I will give that away as I'm finishing up because I'm just about done setting up the next match card. The first match of the night will be Dawn, Dynamic Matoda, one of my female creations, as they go up against Blair Davenport in a simple one-on-one bout tonight. Are there factions in A? Yes, there is. There is many factions in AEW and VCW. I'm sorry, I was about to say AEW. In VCW, we have a lot of factions. My personal faction is called The Family. That's me, Tony D'Angelo, Lil Homie, and Lee Moriarty, with Stokely Hackaway in my corner. And there's many other factions. I have Imperium here. We have Mobile Embassy. We have who else we got? We got Aussie Open and the United Empire of Will Ospreay and Aussie Open. Let's hear what we got. We got a bunch of factions. I can't name off the top of my head all of them, but they all are in here. So if you ever did want to be a part of a faction, I could make that happen. All right. I am sorry for the wait, you guys, but I thank you for waiting with me and being patient. I got it just about set up. I gotta just tweak this one match, just one tweak. If the game would let me. All right, I think it let me. All right, perfect, cool. All right, other than this banging music, We now got VCW ready and rolling, and I welcome everybody to the second show of the night, VCW Beatdown, which is the all-women show. Let's go ahead and transition. There we go. Now, we're not going to run through the whole rundown of the card, but we have 5 matches lined up tonight, and you see our first match tonight is, like I said, Dawn Dynamic Matoda taking on Blair Davenport. Let's go ahead and get this started. What we got here can be in a faction with Austin Theory and Grayson called Flow. Oh, I like that idea, honestly. That I actually like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I could do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. A faction called Flow. I like it because I know the flair that could come off of that. And honestly, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, I do feel like they're a good pairing. Like, they're weirdly a really good pairing. They're the type of pairing of, like, you put together 2 high school kids that are both like big time jocks and they just happen to be friends with each other. Like, that's what I think of them. But they work though. But here we have Dawn Dynamic Matoda making her way out. Like I said, for the characters too, I am working on making her video slowly. So that's the example with Dawn. That's her video.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Philippines, Dawn Dynamic
Matoda trying to make her footing here as she's trying to fight for the VCW World Title rankings. And yo, I just want to say big shout out to Stream Beats. Stream Beats is what provides me the music that's playing for you guys in the background. So there's no copyright issues, and you can find this playlist on Spotify, or just look for Stream Beats. They got great quality music out there, bro. Great quality music. And here we got Blair Davenport, who I'm honestly impressed with. I followed her for years. I am highly impressed with her.
And from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport.
She's somebody who I believe should have been made it to WWE to be part of the women's roster. Like, I feel like she fits it. She's like the other coin of Paige when Paige was around. But like I said, we now have the women's show going strong tonight. 5 matchups lined up for you guys. We got rivalries built up. We got showcases. We got all of that. So tonight, right now, these two are battling for rank up in the women's division of the women's world title division, I meant to say. Oh yeah, that flow idea would be epic, honestly. Like, all I see is cool guy vibes coming off of that. So I got an idea I could play off of that. Alright, and the match has kicked off. And it started off hot with Blair Davenport with that running Hurricanrana. But yeah, when it comes to factions, the Dust Bros, he gave me the characters for the Dust Bros, but I'm the one who thought of putting them with Bad Bunny and making the Cartel. And the Cartel to me is very impressive already with that whole layout, with their gimmick as well as their look, size, and all that. So with Flo, I feel like Flo could definitely be something. I will say though, I will have to draft Austin Theories to the roster. So admittedly, I guess next week we're gonna have the debut of Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and I'm sorry, I don't remember you guys' name off the top. Michael Hammer. I will say one thing that would help too is that if you ever picked a name that was out of the listed names already in the game, like, so that way the game would announce it for you, that would help too. But I can work with Flo regardless. But all right, as we get back to commentator mode in the match, Blair Davenport was stomping the shit out of Dawn Dynamic. Dawn needs to do something. Oh, and that running kick to the corner. Blair Davenport looked like she's trying to end this match earlier if she can. Tossed off the ropes just to collide with each other. Like I said, all these matches here in VCW are all AI generated. I just put the match card together and I put the bookings and all that. Other than that, I let the AI play it out. So if it doesn't result, and even if I booked it a certain way, then it is what it is. But Dawn is now trying to put some work onto Blair Davenport, especially her legs. Fun fact about Dawn Dynamics, she is a submission expert. So she will try to go for your limbs. I would definitely say, watch out for your legs. She is a leg submissionist at best. When she gets you with the Dawn for greatness, it's a wrap. But Dawn taking her time picking down her opponent. That's usually a good sign of a good technician. You're trying to take your time to just wear out your opponent by all means. And sometimes attacking all the limbs is a great method. Hey, no problem, bro. Hey, I know the reject kill sometimes, man. For me, the space with VCW accepts everybody no matter what. We're here to have fun, wrestle, and enjoy. And that's all I want to come bring to people. That's all. So I appreciate that you appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but Dawn's putting in some work in the corner. Dawn's now showing off. Look like she's trying to end this out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. No, it was close, but it wasn't enough. But you can tell Dawn is doing the right things, putting in the work onto Blair. But it looked like she was going for that pump handle, but it wasn't working. Oh, but Blair Davenport with a slick knee shot to the jaw. That usually would put down any opponent, honestly. But now Blair is trying to return the favor. She's trying to work on the arms of Dawn Dynamic. Ooh, and that knee drop to the back. That's a good way to slow down somebody from putting submissions onto you. Take out the arms, everything else goes perfectly. Alright, but it's time for the fake ass sponsor, where I just make up a fake ass sponsor to, you know, give some dynamic to the match. Like for one, the fake ass sponsor for today, Reese's. I had a bunch of them last night. I bought a bunch of Reese's minis. I definitely recommend get you some. They definitely tasty. But as we focus back in the match, Dawn only got a quick 1 count. But I think she's just trying to do anything now to slow down her opponent, which is usually the key. But that was a nice combination leading to a running chop block to the leg. That definitely signifies it's going to be a close chance she's coming for that Dawn for Greatness submission. Oh, but instead she's going for the pump handle. The dynamic pump handle. She got it all in there. Will this do it? And so close only to meet with a 2 count. She already hit her with one of her biggest moves. So I don't know. If I was Dawn, that submission better be the next decision. Because that pump handle did not put down Blair Davenport. Like I said, Blair Davenport, she could take a lot of hits, bro. I know she is one of the most resilient women I've seen, especially in NXT. I can't wait to see her on the main roster. All right, these women now taking it to the outside. Oh, what are they planning on doing? Oh, okay. All right, so they're just going back and forth from the outside. I respect it. The last thing you want to do is get dropped on that floor. Ooh, just like how Blair just dropped Dawn with that side suplex. That will hurt. That will drop anybody, especially getting dropped on your head. Man. But a second one, nonetheless. Dawn better do something here for Davenport weakeners completely. But Davenport throwing her back in the ring. I respect she's trying to get her opponent done with a pin. Oh, but a diving elbow to the back. She looks like she's now planning for her next move. Oh, and she drops her with that Falcon Arrow-like move. Will this do it? No, only met with a 2 count, but it was close though. Much respect. You know what? You're right. I got you, bro. Your name, I'm gonna just call you Mike because it's much easier, but I do recognize your name, the username, so I got you. But yeah, Mike, definitely welcome to the stream. You're welcome to come around, visit anytime. Check out any of the other content if you like, you know. Share all that good stuff. Not trying to sound like a promoter guy, but you know how it is. But like usual, we focusing on the match here. These women are now taking it to a good level now. They both got some close calls with some close 2 counts. So literally, it could be anybody's victory in this match. One thing for sure, it looks like they're all taking a route trying to incapacitate their opponent. Oh, and Dawn returned the favor with the Falcon Arrow on the outside. Now that's a way to disrespect your opponent. But look like she's now trying to throw it back in. Maybe try to rush for a pin here. Nope, she's going to the top. What is Dawn planning on doing? Oh, and a diving elbow straight to the back. Now she's going for the pin. Those 2 big moves could win the match for her. Will it do it? And it does. Congratulations to Dawn Dynamic Matoda for her match. Much respect. That is a good way to move up in the rankings. Have you heard CM Punk is back? Oh yeah, I'm about to say, I mentioned that too in one of my video rundowns. Here's the thing, I know CM Punk is back mainly for, of course, money, and he has a little love for wrestling still, but hell, honestly, CM Punk is a big mover, and I've always been a CM Punk fan, even when I first learned about him back in the ROH days. I'm one of those fans of CM Punk. I knew him since ROH, so I already knew he had this style.
Here is your winner, Dawn.
So I'm definitely happy to see CM Punk back in WWE. Hopefully everything works out business-wise in a good way for him in WWE. But as we're talking about VCW for right now, congratulations to Dawn Matoda for that victory. And let's go ahead and move on to the next match of the night. Now the next match is going to be something involving the rivalry of this two. We thought these two rivalry was pretty much done, but I guess not. I guess their rivalry is going to continue. So now we got something going on tonight as we got Hikaru Shida taking on Tiffany Stratton. Now Tiffany Stratton tried to put on a good showing in the minor show, so let's see, can she put a better showing going up against Hikaru Shida, which she is on a hot streak, so I don't know. Yo, Randy Orton's the GOAT, bro. I've watched wrestling long enough to where I've seen Randy Orton debut in WWE. I've even seen some of his old footage back in OVW. That man is truly a generational talent that you can't get anywhere else.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring.
Hikaru Shida making her way to the ring. Like I said, Hikaru Shida coming off of a big hot streak, and she came off a victory against Broken Doll at the recent VCW Hotbox pay-per-view, which I would say if you guys want to check out the past pay-per-views, definitely check out the past live streams. The last pay-per-view was our pay-per-view of VCW Hotbox, our Money in the Bank like pay-per-view. And Shida put on a good match against Broken Doll then. So I'm definitely expecting a good match here against Tiffany Stratton, who I'm very impressed with so far. Did we get custom Timetrons? Yes, it will take some time, but I promise you, I will work on making some custom Trons and everything. If it's not something special, it might be some generic, but I'll fit something to the vibe nonetheless. So I got you, bro. All right, Tiffany Stratton now looking like she's trying to get a victory this week. She didn't go well against Nyla, but maybe tonight could be different.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Oof. Sorry, I had to readjust some stuff real fast. But yes, Tiffany Stratton is here. She is now ready for her matchup. Looking strong and Barbie dollish as ever. Like I said, I don't hate the character of Tiffany Stratton. It's just something I'm not comfortable with, I'll admit. Alright, here's the funny part with CM Punk. You have to create him to put him in WWE 2K23, but there is so many great custom creators out there, much respect to all of them, that CM Punk is already made in the game plenty of times if you look in the community section. And I have CM Punk a part of my roster, which, do I have him booked? I think I might have him booked later on tonight. I don't try to give away the booking, but I could let you know. Okay, no. Unfortunately, CM Punk is not booked tonight here at VCW, but yeah, I do have him on the roster. And he came off a good victory on VCW Hotbox recently against Bray Wyatt, which I have Bray Wyatt of the Wyatt family. But all right, both of these women are putting on a good match as we starting off. Tiffany Stratton trying to use her strength against the agility of Hikaru Shida. I will say sometimes I do feel like the AI matches kind of drag out in a way, but other times I like watching it because it's just like watching actual like matches sometimes when the AI do it just right. But now Shida with a nice combination and a running knee attempt almost. But Tiffany Stratton with this running Mariota definitely gave her something of a receipt. And now Tiffany just stretching at the face, even though I wish the cameraman would get his ass over there. Oh no, there is no problem with asking questions. I have no problem with answering questions. Like I said, a lot of times I would like for things to stick to the vibe, but look, we're all human, bruh. As long as we talk about wrestling, I'm just cool with it. Tiffany sending Shida off the ropes. Oh, with a powerbomb attempt to reverse into a hurricanrana. That was good. That was good scouting from Shida. But Shida with a deadlift. With a deadlift cutter, that definitely would put down an opponent, but I guess tonight that didn't do it. But now Shida's getting worked on in the match. Now I will say during the live streams I have noticed that like the audio will sometimes lag later on. So if the audio starts to lag here in the live stream, I apologize. I can't really do much. My capture card is not really the greatest. But the only thing I can guarantee is good quality, as you guys do have. Other than that, I got some music for y'all in the background. You got my commentary, as well as the fact that we have anybody that joins our chat, which my boy Mike definitely hold down the chat. Much respect. As they get back in the ring, another cutter from this time. This time she's now going for the pin. Will this do it? Only met with a 1 count. Okay, Tiffany Stratton not going down that easy. I respect it. But Shida now gave her a katana kick. This could be it. Oh, but it wasn't enough, only with a 2 count. Remember, that kick was strong enough to take out Broken Doll, but admittedly, she had to hit Broken Doll with that a couple of times as well. So as long as she keeps hitting these big moves, Shida might be able to put down Stratton. But it looked like that Falcon Arrow almost did it, but she didn't go for the pin. I would have went for the pin. See, there's that second katana, so I guess that makes up for it. Will this do it? And it does. After 2 katana kicks and a Falcon Arrow, Hikaru Shida comes away with the victory, keeping her hot streak strong after the pay-per-view. Tiffany Stratton did put up a good fight in this, but towards the end, as you see, Shida kept full control of this match towards the end. So much respect to Tiffany Stratton trying, but she's 0-2.
Here is your winner.
I don't know. But anyway. Congratulations, though, to Shida. Definitely for the victory. And now we're moving on to the next match of the night. Right. I guess something was supposed to go on rivalry-wise, but I guess nothing happened, which is kind of weird. But nonetheless, Shida got a victory tonight. So now we move on to the next one involving our former internet champion, Angela Van Diver, and our current internet champion, Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, let me see what the hell these niggas threw at my dough. Oh, I got a package. Sorry about that. I had a package at the door. But now we're about to get into a nice muscle woman fight. From what I believe with this match, the GM had it planned to where it's that our challenger has to get a victory over the champion in this non-title fight in order to get a rematch clause.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Kansas City, Kansas, the Violation making her way down the ring.
Angela Van Diver is definitely a very dangerous force and another one of my creations. So like I said, I like to throw in a lot of creations into this mix, so I'm really wanting to make it a full creation bound thing. And Angela Van Diver is one of my strong women on the roster. Now, victory tonight for Van Diver will get her a chance to get her title back after the last match at Hotbox, to where unfortunately she took a loss to Raquel Rodriguez. But Rodriguez was going strong for a good month. So tonight, can Rodriguez put her down, or will Van Diver get her rematch clause as she wants?
Texas, the Internet Champion, Raquel Rodriguez.
Get up! Yeah! Come on, let's go!
And look at Raquel looking good with that belt across her waist. See, Raquel Rodriguez, to me, I feel like she should have been one of the women's world champions at WWE. Because it's like, I get giving her all the runs with the tag team titles, which I believe she has 3 runs, but you notice how she had 3 runs and all of them was with different teammates, as well as the fact that she got injured many times. It's like, I'm amazed no one has gotten injured from that belt recently, but I hope it stays like that. But either way, we kick off the match with the two fighting at each other. And Angela Van Diver is putting on a beating in the beginning. She is trying to win that shot right back. Oh, and that was a nice double underhook suplex. I don't know what's going on tonight, but it seemed like all of a sudden the second Raquel got the belt, she just doesn't seem to know how to fight back, because Van Diver is putting on a beating, and that diving elbow drop, that's definitely going to put her down. Sorry if you guys hear ruffling in the background. I'm kind of multitasking. All right. No more ruffling, no more background noise. That's disrespectful. Sorry, y'all. As we focus into the match, Raquel looked like she was able to get Van Diver off for a little bit, busting a little pose to get a little break. And now it looks like Raquel's slowly going to keep control of this match, starting off with a splash in the corner. Hopefully Van Diver doesn't let this continue. That would definitely be a bad way to follow up after just starting off this match with so much aggression. But the champion got to state why she won the championship. But only a 1 count though. It was close, but only a 1 count met, unfortunately. Like I said, I thank everybody that's here for watching here at VCW Live. I am your commentator, your host, Mr. Blade Franco. Right here on the Blade Franco Plays, we do this every week, starting from 4 o'clock, usually lasting until like 7:30, 8. But it's always fun wrestling, asking questions, getting new people for the roster as well. And seeing great matchups like Van Diver just running her opponent into the corner back and forth. I mean, that can't get better than that. As well as you get some good music. I'm not going to say the normal stuff, but I'm just going to say, please subscribe if you guys do enjoy. Do everything else if you feel like it. But it looks like Van Diver was going for a move there. Luckily, Raquel had her scouted. But it wasn't enough. Van Diver looking for that Yakuza cutter. That is a move that put down many opponents. But it looks like she didn't want to finish off Raquel with just that, which I understand. But that knee shot definitely looked like it possibly could. But the ref only met with a 2 count. Van Diver got to do a little bit more work onto Raquel. She was able to get something going in the beginning. But it looks like now she probably got it. And she goes for it. The violation. She hits the violation. Will this do it? And it does. Angela Van Diver not only wins the match, she has now proven her stake to her claim to be the #1 contender for the title. And now she's just weakening her opponent, attacking her after the match. Come on, ref, get her off her. What's going on here? Van Diver is going crazy. She's incensed to make sure she weakens her opponent before the next title match. Hopefully Raquel Rodriguez can get some help out here, but as much as it pains to say, congratulations, Van Diver, nonetheless. I told you the women division is heating up, bro, and we got something cooking with them too. But now we move on to our second to last match of the night for the women's show. We now have a 3-way dance as Mercedes Moné, Dakota Kai, and Michin Mia Yim goes 1-on-1-on-1. Y'all thought I was gonna pick somebody, huh? Nah. This match should go pretty well.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, CEO.
Formerly known as Sasha Banks, this is Mercedes Moné making her way out to the ring, and Moné is looking like money. Excuse me for my silence, but we're going to let the entrances keep rolling for a second.
And her opponents, first, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. Representing the OC from Fontana, California, Mission Yam!
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. I apologize very. But as you see, all three women making their way out. Definitely three hard-hitting women, so this should definitely be a hard-hitting affair tonight, y'all. And I'm definitely hyped for this. Sometimes for fun, I like to call who might win this, and since there's no real special stakes other than step up in the rankings, I want to give it to Mia Yim. I feel like this is probably Mia Yim's chance to win tonight. But nonetheless, I'm happy to see all three women go at it, so let's see what happens tonight. Ref, ring the bell, now we in it. Mia Yim playing it smart for a second, staying out of it, letting the other two fight. Now you already know what happens in these three-way bouts. All three of these women are going to keep coming at each other one by one, so it's just going to be non-stop action. And I like it. Somebody's going to come on top throughout all this. But after a quick first shot, it didn't work out just yet. Dakota Kai is someone definitely I'm excited to see in this match, because I haven't showcased her much here at VCW. We've seen a lot of Mia Yim, we've seen a lot of Mercedes Moné, but we haven't seen a lot of Dakota Kai. So I would say Dakota Kai is definitely a wild card in this match, because I really expect it to be mainly between either either mainly Mia Yim or Mercedes Moné. So this match could go in any way, really. Oh, sorry. I was looking away, but it looks like there was almost a pinfall there. Almost. Ooh, but as Dakota Kai keeps putting good offense towards Mia Yim, there goes Mercedes Moné always sneaking into these. I always like throwing Moné into these three-way bouts because she's always been the slick competitor. They always make sure to try to come in and try to steal a quick victory if she can. You know, I respect it because it's a multi-woman match. It's bound to go like that. But Dakota Kai looked like she's revving up for some. Oh, that boot to the corner. You know that was a hard hit to the mush. But of course, Moné got to come and get the scraps if she can. As this match goes on, I suspect that I have these three women. Yes, I have these three women in the lineup for the internet ranking. So definitely anybody that gets a win out of this could be a next competitor after the former champ and the current champ goes at it. But Dakota Kai had a close call right there to get elimination, which I will remind everybody in my three-way bouts and four-way bouts, they are always elimination. So it's really last person standing every time a multi-person match happens as such. Ooh, but Dakota Kai is putting a beating onto her opponents. Like I said, she's been the wild card. She hasn't been showcased here at VCW much, so this is definitely interesting. Now as they're on the outside, you can just see it's going to be a while. They're going to just be banging out here on the outside. But it's still a great contest nonetheless. Oh my God. And that neck breaker on the ladder. That's a good way to put out any opponent. But Dakota Kai somehow just making it out from that 2 count. I'm amazed. Much respect. But this cutter now from Monet looked like she's trying to eliminate anybody. But it was enough to take out Mia Yim. I would definitely recommend her to try to come up with something different. But 2 close calls already. That's already really good coming from the boss. Mercedes, I definitely wouldn't mind seeing her back in WWE, but I honestly like her work outside WWE as well. I don't care what really anybody says. Any person that you see mainly at WWE always seems like they're better in the indies. But as we see, Monet was able to eliminate Mia Yim in the match, taking out my pick for the match winner. But hey, it's all right. Mercedes look like she's going to be the one to take the victory. But remember, Dakota Kai is a very, very interesting wild card this whole match. Nonetheless, good showing from Mia Yim. Good try. But it was not enough. Now Mercedes Monet is just keeping full control over Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, I can't wait to really see what she does back in the ring in WWE. I know she's still technically on the injured side, so all she can do is be a manager, but I really can't wait to see her fully like back in the ring. But after that pump kick here in the ring, she might be able to get the elimination, but only met with a 2 count. That was a close fall though. Much respect to Dakota for that close call. But it looks like Monet needs to figure out how to get back into this. The last thing you want is a young star like Dakota getting a victory over you. After that rebound attack, she had a close 2 count, but it was not enough. Mercedes Monet needs to know Dakota Kai is not an easy opponent. But Dakota Kai needs to figure out a way to take out the veteran before she sneaks a victory onto her. Oh, and looks like a tribute to Eddie Guerrero with the 3 amigos. She got 2 of them. Can she get the 3rd one? And she does. The 3 amigos onto Dakota Kai. Anybody taking 3 suplexes back to back is going to hurt no matter what. But Dakota Kai with that running pump handle kick, she almost looked like she knocked out her opponent. But now she's sending her to the corner. Looked like she's going for that corner kick, and she is. And she connects. Now, will this do it? Jeez. Dakota Kai is just showing a new level of aggression. I mean, I know here at VCW we allow weapons, and since there's no DQ, you can do whatever, but damn, Dakota. But I don't know where Monet is getting the spirit coming from it. Getting the ass whooping that long and then somehow pulling off some type of offense is crazy. But Dakota with that dropping kick, that might be the finish to this match. And it was close. It was close. We had a 2 and like 3/4, but it wasn't enough for Dakota. Dakota needs to figure out how can she take out Monet. Oh, and after that reversal, can she get the pin with this reversal? Only met with a 2 count. Oh, but a running chop block out of nowhere from Monet. That's a good way to put down your opponent. But can she do it off this chop block? Nope. It was a good attempt though. The chop block is definitely a devastating move. That's something to take out your legs. And you kind of need it when you're facing someone like Dakota Kai, who kicks the shit out of you every minute. But now just meeting her with just straight hits from the hockey stick. Dakota returns the favor with this flipping knee drop to the back. This could be the finish right here. Can Monet kick out of this? No, she can't. Your victor, the wild card of the match, Dakota Kai. Like I said, Dakota Kai was not somebody I was expecting to win this match at all. I didn't have Dakota Kai on my bingo list to win, but shit, nonetheless, he put on a great performance. But like always, Mercedes Monet is a great opponent to have in 3-way bouts. I just need her to pick up those victories to make it solidify for her. You know what I'm saying? As we see the highlights, this was close to where the finish was with that running boot to the corner. And then this flipping code breaker was definitely the finish of the match. It was something different, but it was something to work nonetheless.
Here is your winner, Dakota Kai.
All right, Dakota Kai with a victory, looking good tonight. Definitely got to watch out for her in the future. But now we got to move on to our main event in the women's match. We got something going down between the challenger, Asuka, and the brand new current VCW Women's World Champion, Charlotte Flair. Let's see what's going on with these two. Okay, it looks like whatever's going on, we got Asuka doing a showcase match as she now is going up one-on-one against Xia Li. This should probably be an easy match for Asuka, let's be honest. Xia Li isn't someone who I would believe would beat Asuka, but hopefully in the future Xia Li could be believable because she is looking good on WWE. And here comes the Empress of Tomorrow, making her way down the ramp.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan.
Asuka, do I even have to explain about Asuka? One of the greatest women's champions in WWE today. One of the most dominant women in the wrestling world, period. Like, there ain't really much I can say about Asuka, but other than Xia Li, you're not ready for Asuka. She's too good, bro. Xia Li looking ready with the weapons.
And from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
Xia Li looking ready to come out for a victory tonight. I mean, I still believe Asuka's clearly winning this, but we gotta at least give a chance that Xia Li might come out with a victory. Might. All right, I'm sorry, you guys. I had to take care of something behind the scenes, but I'm still here, of course. I've been watching this match. And so far, of course, like I said, Asuka is just literally too good for her opponents. But I do respect her. I do respect Xia Li, though, honestly. I like her as a competitor. She does seem like she could be a threat. She just needs to find herself, honestly. But Xia Li definitely putting on some offense on the outside. Ooh, this has been a good match. Oh, and that lariat leg to the head. Oh, and look like Asuka might get the submission. She might end her opponent here. Can Xia Li break out of it? I think, yep, she somehow got out of it. Respect to Xia Li. I don't know how she did it, but she just did it. This is dangerous. Oh, thank God. That shit was hurting my eyes. I'm sorry, y'all. Here in the room, I had got a brand new light bulb for my room because my light has been weird as hell. And it's been flickering like a light show for like literally 3 minutes. I am partially blind, but I'm back. I can see, and I can see Xia Li is now putting in some offense. But of course, Asuka got to find a way out of it like she normally does. Oh, but after a sick move from Asuka, only met with a 2 count. Looked like she almost put away her opponent easily. But it looked like she's about to go in for another Asuka lock. And she does. Now, will Xia Li break out of it this time? Or will she tap out? And Asuka taps out Xia Li. Xia Li put up a good fight, but unfortunately, the victory went straight over to Asuka like always. And while Asuka proud of her victory, it looks like her opponent decides to make her way down. Okay, look like the champion decides to grace Asuka as we're here in the main event of the night. And she is making it clear the champion is always going to reign supreme over the challenger. And these two, just like Rhea, has always had a great rivalry. So will Asuka be able to become the new champion over time? Or will Charlotte stays your women world champion? All right, and that has been the all women show for tonight. Now we have the men's show that's left. It's 7 cards, but I am only going to show 5 cards throughout the night. So the first 2 is going to be simulated as dark matches. So let's go ahead and run down the card and then we'll get on to that. We start off the night with Dawn Dynamic Matilda getting the victory over Blair Davenport. Then we had Hikaru Shida pretty much dominating over Tiffany Stratton, and a good showing for Tiffany, but Shida was just too strong. Then, of course, we had our 2 women go at it for the VCW Internet Championship. Well, an opportunity per se. The challenger, Angela Van Diver, lost the belt at the pay-per-view, but she won her match tonight in a non-title fight in order to claim her stake to the title. So in the future, we will have the rematch between Raquel Rodriguez and Angela Van Diver. It might be soon, but of course we gotta wait till title night. Then we had a 3-way bout as Dakota Kai, the underdog, came out with a victory over Mia Yim and Mercedes Moné in a great show out nonetheless. Congratulations to Dakota Kai. I was not expecting that. But what I was expecting was Asuka getting an easy victory over her opponent Xia Li to then have a standoff with her challenger, the champion Charlotte, for a future title shot. Alright, so now as we have the all women show is finished, just give me a second like always. I'm gonna fix up the match card and we will have the all men show lined up. So of course, talks among yourself, chill, and I'll get to work on this. But of course, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves out there. I'm sorry, just give me a little bit of time. I'm about to get this done for you guys. But the first match of the night will be LA Knight taking on Will Ospreay in a simple one-on-one bout. They put on a great showing at VCW Hotbox, so tonight we're gonna have them go up against each other, just a little one-on-one bout to see how they step up with each other. But it's gonna be a good match nonetheless. Oh, let me see if I can find this. No. Apologies, I did not mean to burp on the air, you guys. But another match that is going on for tonight as well. For the men's show, we have 2 championship bouts, as we have the family taking on Judgment Day, going one-on-one. And what's the match going to be? I believe it's a steel cage match. So whoever wins the steel cage match will be the champion, and the same rules apply for the family. If the family loses, they have to disband. If the family wins, they become new champions. Also, for anybody that's interested to see the world champion, he will be around tonight as well, as we will have a one-on-one bout with the world champion, Mr. Blade Franco, non-title, going up against the leader of Bullet Club Gold, the Switchblade, Jay White. Alright, as I set up the last match, a reminder as well, our main event of the night will be for the VCW Television Championship after the weird occurrence that happened in the tag team fatal 4-way table match. Well, not tag team, but in the 4-way table match. Since the match ended in such a close call, tonight in the fatal 4-way, it will be a simple elimination fatal 4-way match. The winner will be the true TV champion. And then after that, we're going to move on. All the challengers will not be competing for the belt in the future. We're going to have fresh challengers because this TV title is defended every week, and I want to make sure it's every week against fresh competition every time. Yeah. All right. Okay, let me turn this down. Transition over, and we are ready. The last show of the night. We are now here at the men's show at VCW Live. 7 cards booked for the night, but I will only showcase 5. So the first 2 matches I declare as dark matches per se. So, and all these going to be simulated, so we're not going to watch these 2. So we have Punisher going up against Tetsuya Naito in the dark match to start off tonight. Punisher had a rough time in the first matchup within the minor show, but it looks like somehow he got a victory tonight over Tetsuya Naito, so I respect that. And like I said, I'm not picking the winners. I'm literally pressing randomize every time. PlayStation, shut up. There we go, fix that. All right.
Couldn't find any results.
And in the second dark match, the Guns look like they was able to pull a victory over the Wyatt family in a tag team bout. Much respect to the Guns, keeping the momentum of Bullet Club Gold. Hopefully that helps out tonight. But now let's go ahead and kick off the first match of the live show as we got LA Knight. Yeah. Going one-on-one against the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. Like I said, if you guys had peeped VCW Hotbox or you go back and check it out, these 2 had a great showing in the Hotbox ladder match. They didn't win, but boy, did they put some work in on putting down each other. The match went excellent, honestly. So let's go ahead and kick this match off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230.
Yeah, LA Knight here. Since LA Knight been picking up some momentum here in VCW just like he has done in the WWE, I decided let's showcase him some more. So I got him booked tonight and a little something against Will Ospreay, who's another great talent here at VCW.
And his opponent, representing the United Kingdom from England, weighing in at 231 pounds, Will Osborne.
And the aerial assassin coming out with all the confidence in the world as he always do. All right, this match looks like it's going to be very good. Will Ospreay and LA Knight coming out with a lot of hype tonight. Both of them hoping to make a showing here as they're both in the world title division. And the match starts. And LA Knight now trying to put control with that LA elbow, but that did not work just yet. But Will Ospreay is putting in a beating onto LA Knight. But LA looked like he might try to end it early with this neck breaker. I don't know if that would do it. The ref checking now. Only met with a 1 count, but it was still a good effort nonetheless. Oh, and LA Knight with that diving double axe handle. I'm sorry. After a quick battle on the outside, they're now back in. And that diving cutter from Will Ospreay, definitely trying to put down LA Knight. It looks like he's going for that hidden blade. Oh, but instead he attacks with a running kick. Will that do it? And it did. The LA Knight now just wrestling his opponent to the ground. Oh, and delivering the BFT. Will this do it? And only met with a close 2 count. LA Knight looked like he was pretty close to getting the victory there, but it was not enough. And now Will Ospreay's putting on some offense onto LA Knight. What's he got planned? Oh, that running Death Valley driver. That's usually a good move. But of course, only met with a 2 count. A good attempt nonetheless from Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, I'm very happy AEW finally put the pen to paper and signed this man. This man looked like he was going to be a hot commodity wherever he went. And I ain't going to lie, I thought he was going to Impact, because Impact keep having quality matches. But after that running kick, only met with a 2 count. Will Ospreay had a close victory right there. But that's Will Ospreay for you, a very talented wrestler. And now he goes for another spin kick. I don't know what it is about these kicks, but it looks like they're doing something for Ospreay. And Will Ospreay looked like he's going for something. He was probably going for that broken wing move, but it did not work. As LA Knight stays right on top of his opponent. Oh, and delivers a running slam of his own. I know the commentary could be a little better. My fault. I'm too distracted with too many things right now, trying to multitask for you guys. But either way, LA Knight looking like he tried to go for a quick victory as well. Plus, as you guys see, there's a lot of close falls in these matchups. So that's the other reason why I'm always like so wandering per se. But I'm not saying it's a bad match nonetheless. Still something good to watch. And Will Ospreay now just taunting his opponent. Tried to go for an outside dive, but LA Knight was too quick for him, letting him hit the ground. I mean, that's a smart way of tricking your opponent. You know, something that Samoa Joe likes to teach everybody. And now as he delivering offense onto LA Knight. LA Knight returned the favor here. See, every time they take it to the outside, it's always the same. It's just a big brawl, which is not bad. But it's always what happens when you take it to the outside most times. All right, as we back in, hopefully we're going to see something happen. All right, it looks like he's about to hit it. Oh, and he does. Will that move take out LA Knight? Or will LA kick out? And it did. We had an easy victory for the aerial assassin LA Knight. A good match nonetheless. And it looks like LA Knight is at least showing some sportsmanship, willing to want to shake the man's hand. And he reciprocates. That's great. That's one thing we need to always have here in VCW, some sportsmanship. We don't get it too much. Everybody's too much on just attack and drop. But I'm happy for that. Congratulations to Will Ospreay. And now let's just move on to the next match. 4-star match. I'll take that. I'll take a 4-star. All right, look like we got a matchup as we got Christian Cage going one-on-one against Carmelo Hayes in a non-title bout. And of course, the same rules always apply. If you beat the champion in the non-title bout, you will get a future shot at the belt. But Carmelo Hayes is now coming off of a victory from defending his title, but it's kind of weird. He was on a losing streak against Naito, then he defeats Naito when the belt's on the line. Now he's in a non-title fight against Christian. Will the same result happen where Christian will get the upper hands until the title match, or will Hayes make a standing early?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 200.
Christian Cage, the veteran. Christian Cage I've always been a fan of. Like, don't get me wrong, I was a fan of him at first because of the tag team, of course, but watching his single work in TNA and then now in AEW, he's secretly a really good talent that I don't think much people realize, to be honest. So I like the work that he's doing now, and let's see here at VCW what he can do, because here in VCW he is currently former Intercontinental Champion. So during this rivalry, he's trying to get his belt back from Carmelo Hayes, and in order to do that, he needed himself back in the title picture by getting a victory here over Carmelo Hayes. All right, and here comes his opponent, your current VCW Intercontinental Champion. This is him, Carmelo Hayes, with Trick Williams accompanying him to the ring, of course. I'm telling you, the VCW stage fits Carmelo.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion.
Champ Carmelo Hayes coming down to face his opponent. All in all, I am a fan of Carmelo Hayes. I do like him. The man's a great talent, great wrestler, really. The one thing I have a problem with him, honestly, I feel like a lot of his promo work, he sounds too robotic. Like, that's me. That's honestly just me. I feel like he sounds way too robotic in all of his promo work, but other than that, his in-ring work is quality. His image is quality. If he just continues to work on his mic work, I'm sure this man will be one of the next top stars in probably the next 5 years in WWE. Just give it time. But as we're here in VCW, the match kicks off and it started. Looks like Christian Cage is trying to keep control of this match in the beginning. Usually a good call when you're facing a high flyer like Carmelo Hayes. Now just raining punches on the man. All right, sorry again for the lack of commentary, you guys. Had to try to work on something. But no more distractions. We're going to stay focused for the rest of the night. Right now, as we're looking into the match, it looks like Christian Cage is holding control over Carmelo Hayes after a long fight on the outside. And now he hits the man with an unprettier. This might do the match. Oh, but it was close, only to meet with a 2 count. It was a good attempt nonetheless. But Carmelo Hayes always got something for his opponents. With a close attempt, though. But it looks like Carmelo might try to put an end to this match early. Oh, and a diving leg drop. This possibly could do it for the night. As the ref was distracted by a chair, that probably might have slowed down something Trick shouldn't have did. Because now Christian was able to kick out at 2. That possibly could have been a 3 if it wasn't for a distraction. Because this match does have disqualification into it. So I hope both men take that into thought. Oh, but Carmelo Hayes putting on a good match right now. But Trick Williams now just distracting in the corner as he always does. I don't know what's up with Trick. He's a little bit more distracting than usual. But hopefully something's come about of it. But Christian Cage is now holding control in this matchup. Trying to put down the young talent. Oh, and a vicious side slam onto the apron. You know that's the hardest part of the ring right there. And now Christian just putting on some damage onto his opponent on the outside. This is usually a good method. Really, like, just take it to the outside, wear down your opponent with a couple of attacks, keep them from getting any momentum, and you know you'll be fine. But of course Carmelo Hayes, he can't stay down from that. And now, as Carmelo Hayes throws him back into the ring. Oh, and a running knee shot to the face. It looks like that could really keep control of this match from here. Throwing him off the ropes. Oh, and a tilt-a-whirl slam. That definitely had to hurt. Christian is getting weirded out right now by the champion. But of course, as Christian gets a run somewhere, Carmelo Hayes has to have his backup with his teammate. Oh, but Hayes looked like he was going for that leg drop. It didn't connect, unfortunately, but at least he tried it, though. But Christian looked like he now is up to his opponent. All right, what Christian's going to do here? Oh, and a spear from Christian. That put down many of opponents. Maybe it'll put down Hayes tonight. And it does. Unfortunately, Trick Williams was not able to help out his partner. But Carmelo Hayes took a loss to Christian Cage, making Christian Cage the next #1 contender for the VCW Intercontinental Championship. Sheesh. I don't know what it is, but it seems like Carmelo Hayes can't get a break in any normal match. But congratulations, Christian, for the victory, though. Carmelo Hayes needs to figure out something, because unfortunately, If he can't get victories on his own in normal matches, I don't see how he's going to last being a champion. But all right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next match of the night. Now, we are at one of the most important matches of the night, as we have the family taking on Judgment Day's Damian Priest and Finn Balor for the VCW tag team titles. And of course, the stipulations still stand from the pay-per-view. If the family loses, they have to disband. But if Judgment Day wins, if Judgment Day lose, then Judgment Day just lose the title and the family can stay together. This one, I really want to see what happens in the stakes. So personally, I'm hoping the family wins this match, but Judgment Day is too strong of a tag team really to beat. So I'm not really expecting anything else at this point. But a good showing nonetheless. All right, let's go ahead and start. Let them come out. But of course, hopefully if you guys do like watching this stream and you do enjoy what you see, like always, like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that good stuff. And now we got Tony D'Angelo of the family. Tony D'Angelo is a good wrestler, honestly. I like this mobster gimmick that he does. I feel like it could be a little better, but hey, I mean, it's pretty much the best we can get nowadays. And here we have Lil Homie, his tag team partner, on the way out. Lil Homie's definitely somebody impressive. He's one of my creative people, but also I treat him as a young talent that definitely has potential in the future. So if he could somehow win the tag team titles with Tony D'Angelo, there's a good possibility, you know, he got something bright here at VCW. Damian Priest looking powerful and dominant as he always do. Damian Priest, I've honestly been proud of his work. So seeing him come out tonight, trying to defend his tag team titles, I just expect a really good match to happen tonight. right, but this should be a really good match, though. Well, honestly, I say that a lot of times. With this match, I more really suspect to see that I hope the family could come out with a victory because their only victory was at the pay-per-view, and that was a count out. And of course, with the count out, you can't change hands. So here with this steel cage should help out and solve the problem. So that way, these two will be able to find a way to win without having to rely on the count out. But Finn Balor looking impressive as always. Finn Balor is truly somebody who's just really good for B-roll. I always thought sometimes. Like, just if you need somebody for B-roll, that's somebody right there. All right, we got the entrances out the way. We got the cage settling down. And this is for the VCW Tag Team titles. As we got Judgment Day going one-on-one against the family. Well, 2-on-2 per se.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 390 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Little Homie, the family. And their opponents at a combined weight of 439 pounds. They are the World Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, the Judgment Day.
as we're watching on to the match. It looks like we got Damian Priest and Lil Homie was battling on the top. But as Lil Homie knocked off Finn Balor, Damian Priest now stopping him. Damian Priest doing everything he can to make sure to win this match, but Lil Homie looks like he's distracted. And Lil Homie fell? You know he must have been out cold for a second. But of course, as Finn Balor now cutting off his opponent, he's doing everything he can to make sure Damian Priest win this match. And Finn's doing a real good job of it as Damian Priest is almost out. And from no surprise, your winners of the match, Judgment Day. See, now admittedly, I should have definitely made this to where they have to pin or submit each other. Wait, hold on. Oh, I forgot. I made the rules to where it's like elimination in a way. So even though Damian Priest got out, unfortunately, Finn Balor now has to find a way to get out on his own while he gets beat down by the family. So the family now has a 2-on-1 chance to not only win the titles, but also knock off their opponent by just taking out just one in the ring. And Lil Homie look like he's making the climb while Tony D'Angelo look like he's trying to distract Finn Balor. But it look like it's not, that doesn't look like a hard thing at all because Finn Balor cannot get any offense against the family ever since Damian Priest left out the match. But it looks like Lil Homie is going to be the next one to escape. And he is. Right now it's 1-1. Lil Homie of the family made it out, and Damian Priest of Judgment Day made it out. So now it's between Finn Balor and Tony D'Angelo. Whoever wins by pin, submit, or escape will be the winner of this match. Oh, and a coup de grace from Finn Balor probably says Judgment Day is most likely going to win. The second Lil Homie left, Finn Balor was able to pull on some offense again, which might have been strategic movement. And now as Tony D'Angelo's out cold, Finn Balor is now making the climb. If Tony D'Angelo don't get up and find a way to take down Finn Balor is going to save it for his team. Uh-oh, and unfortunately it looks like Judgment Day might retain the titles, ending the chance of the family and having the family forcibly disband. But as Tony gets up there, Tony catches him at the last minute to break up his attempt. Much respect to Tony D'Angelo, that's very smart. Now, can Tony get a victory here for his team after saving the matchup? I could never imagine Finn Balor and Tony D'Angelo banging out in a tag team match, honestly. I don't know if it will work. I mean, from these two right now, they look like they work, honestly. But it looks like Tony almost is getting a chance to go back up, but Finn Balor cut him off right there. As you can tell, both partners on the outside are watching diligently, hoping for their teammate to make a victory here. Oh, and throwing the man into the cage. Now that's a good way to put down your opponent. We're now watching Tony D'Angelo face off against Finn Balor. Whoever makes it out the cage next will get the victory for their team. Damian Priest made it out for Judgment Day. Lil Homie made it out for the family. So now we're just waiting to see who is going to be the winning member of the team. Oh, and a spectacular combination from Tony D'Angelo. That definitely rocked his opponent, and it looks like he got something extra for Finn Balor. Oh, and he does. Those two moves look like they put down Finn enough. If Tony could hurry up and make it out the cage, he will be able to get the victory for the family. Finn Balor is not moving. Tony D'Angelo is now at the top of the cage. If he could climb out, he will get the victory. Finn Balor is up. Can Finn Balor save this match for his team? He's not moving quick enough. And the winners of this match is the family. Finn Balor was not quick enough to stop his opponent. The family finally did it. They now finally not only won the match, but they are now officially your VCW Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to the family. They don't have to disband, and they finally made me proud getting the victory here. Now the only real question is, can they hold the titles from this point on after a rough battle against Judgment Day? Especially for the fact that Judgment Day, they will get a rematch clause after all of this bullshit. But for right now, the family can celebrate. Congratulations to Lil Homie and Tony D'Angelo.
Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Champions, Little
Officially Tag Team Champions after a long battle with Judgment Day. But unfortunately, their war with Judgment Day won't be just then. Well, I mean, it won't be over just then. Now, after we finally figured out the tag team issue, we now move on to the last two matches of the night. One of our last matches of the night, your one and only Blade Franco will be going one-on-one against the leader of Bullet Club Gold, Jay White. This match is going to be just good talent nonetheless. And of course, just like everything else, if Jay White finds a way to beat Blade Franco in this match, he will have a future opportunity for the VCW World title. I mean, currently right now, all we know is that we have Hangman Page, who is the current hot box holder. So literally anything can happen with him holding it. But until that point, we have to still find a normal competitor for Blade Franco to go up against for the title in the future.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Goose Robinson, representing the club from Auckland, New Zealand.
Switchblade Jay White making his way to the ring with Juice Robinson by his side. Bullet Club Gold always rolls in groups. They don't roll dolo. But Jay White is definitely trying to make a good stand in here in the world title picture. He had a good look in the hot box match. Wasn't victorious, but he had a good match nonetheless. So we want to see how he's going to follow up tonight. Can he get a victory over the current world champion, a simple non-title bout? That's all we're mainly looking to see. And here comes his opponent making their way out. It's going to be interesting to see how Franco is tonight after that grueling victory over Gunther last week.
And his opponent from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
Mr. Blade Franco is here. After a great showing, the man demanded a one-on-one match against an opponent, you know, just to continue his winning streak going. Franco, even if he beats Jay White, he's not seeing this as like a future title match to watch out for. He just more sees it as, well, I got another match in. Because the last thing you want to do is be a champion with ring rust. But you see his disciple, his right-hand man, Stokely Hathaway, definitely here with his champion. Our champion. I will say, after VCW Hotbox, a lot of the champions are looking very confident. very stirring and very, very concerning. Both men are out here. Now we need the ref to hit the bell. And this match has started. And Franco starting off with a nice combination after a simple lockup between the two. Now as both men go back and forth, this match can go either way. Ooh, but that was a nice fake. That was a nice leg sweep from Franco. Now these opponents going back and forth. This is going to be really good, very competitive, because it's going to be two heavyweights that are both very technical, but very skilled in their size. So this match can't technically go any way. But right now, Franco is keeping good control, especially after that springboard cutter. That's a good way of wearing down your opponent throughout this match. But now Franco just laying waste to his opponent. And as I said before, and as you guys saw, everything is kept to AI. I'm not controlling them. What happens, happens. But now Jay White is now getting on top of Franco. Juice Robinson definitely needs to be careful. Last thing you want to do is keep throwing the chair into this matchup, because this matchup we do have disqualifications on. So they're going to have to win with straight skill rather than weapons. Or, you know, distract the ref a couple of times. But twisted conflection from Franco here, this might do it. Nope, wasn't enough, but he got it. He nailed him really tight with that twisted conflection, and now being distracted by Juice Robinson, it wasn't enough of a distraction as Franco was able to keep going with some offense. That kind of sucks. Usually the distraction works, but I guess Franco was scouted too well. But now Jay White, oh, with this spinning, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. But nevertheless, it was effective, but because he was near the ropes, there was a rope break. But after delivering the switchblade, will this take down the champion and give him his world title shot? Nope. But it was close nonetheless. Honestly, this live stream has been pretty well as always. I've been enjoying so far how these matches have been going on tonight, and I hope you guys have been enjoying as well. I thank anybody that's still chilling around for the long run, but nonetheless, VCW, we riding strong throughout the night, and we're going to finish up the night with these last two matches. Because after this match, we have one last match, which is the Fatal 4-Way match for the television title. Then we will move on to calling it a night. But so far as the men are on the outside, Franco delivering punches down onto his opponent. I don't know what Jay White got to do here, but it looks like Franco's getting the upper hand. And now Franco heads to the corner. What is he planning to do? Oh, looked like he was planning something, but he was able to dodge Jay White and come with a running knee shot to the face. Jay White now rocked. Franco looking, he wants to end this. He's now set up for an anaconda vice, looking to tap out Jay White. As he's digging in submission, Jay White needs to look like he needs to break out of this. And the man does, luckily kicking his way out of it. I mean, kicking the man in the back of the head would be the best method. Not humane, but the best method nonetheless. But after another running knee by Franco, Franco looked like he's ready to try to end this match. But Jay White staying on top of his opponent with that nice quality neck breaker. Sometimes you gotta slow it down in order to keep the match going. And now Franco hyping himself up. Rolling back in the ring. The match going to continue. Oh, and a nice Uranagi from Jay White. but it wasn't enough to put down Franco just yet. And now Juice with another distraction, just for Jay White now to get the running neck breaker. One thing for sure, Bullet Club Gold is a headache nonetheless to deal with on the outside. I'm amazed Stokely halfway ain't really doing nothing in the corner. But it looks like Franco don't need it after that running bicycle kick to the face of Jay White. And almost with a victory. That was literally like 2 3/4 right there. With that close fall, Franco looked like he's ready to try to close it out. He lifts him up, and he drops the 808. Will this do it? And it does. With an 808 from the champion blade, Franco was able to put away his opponent Jay White. And a very good match nonetheless. Jay White definitely looked believable, giving Franco some good competition throughout the match. But unfortunately, towards the end, Franco was able to come out with victory with that running bicycle kick and that 808. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, there's only so much victory. There's only so much you could do in a match when you have so much help, but it wasn't enough to stop the one man, Mr. Franco. All right, after that matchup, we are now at the, hold on, let me do this right. We are at the main event. We are now at the Fatal 4-Way television title match with Miro, Zack Sabre Jr., Matt Cardona, and the current TV champion Konosuke Takeshita. Now, this Fatal 4-Way match was a tables match at the Hotbox. Unfortunately, the match only lasted 14 seconds because the match ended way quicker than I thought it was going to. So to make up for it, we are now having the Fatal 4-Way rematch tonight, and it's a normal Fatal 4-Way, straight elimination. So last man standing in the ring will win the title and win the match. All right, I'm hyped for this. And as we get the main event started,
the following contest is an elimination match and is for the World Television Championship. Introducing the challenger from Bulgaria,
Miro making his way down into the ring. Miro's looking like he's ready to try to claim back his television title and get another reign. All right, I was listening to the stream. The audio's a tiny bit off. It's not super off, a tiny bit, but I'm cool with it. But hell, we already made it this far, so I mean, there ain't no real stopping from here now. But Miro looking confident to try to get it back his title. Miro won the belt just before the pay-per-view and then lost it in the table match because of how it ended. But the funniest part, he was the one who got thrown through the table in the 14 seconds.
And introducing the challenger from England,
Zack Sabre Jr., one of the best from the UK. Him, I could definitely say I see him as a favorite, honestly, because every time he steps into the ring here in VCW, it's just like him in the ring in real life. Full aggression, technical prowess, and literally every submission you can think of under the sun. So with this match, I'm more looking to see, can anybody survive Zack Sabre Jr., or will Zack Sabre Jr. run through everybody?
Introducing the challenger from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 200.
Here he is, the indie god Matt Cardona, making his way to the ring. See, he was the one who started off as the television champion in the start of these live streams. But unfortunately, he lost the title in the beginning to Konosuke Takeshita. But because of what happened and the fact I never was able to give the man a fair rematch, he gets his rematch from not only the table match, but tonight as well. So Matt Cardona got a chance to get his belt back. Hopefully he could make it happen. All right, let's bring out the last opponent of the night, the champion himself.
And introducing the champion from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Konosuke. I'm sorry, I keep fucking up his name. Konosuke Takeshita. Konosuke out here, ready to defend his title. Currently the two-time television champion. The question is tonight, can he defend his belt and retain so he could continue being a two-time champion? Or will he prove to just be a champion that was only around for a little moment and gave the belt away to who could be rightfully the right champion? All right, let's get this going. Let's get a good image of that belt real fast. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. The television title looking good. They all look ready. The referee looked like he better be ready. And this match begins. Konosuke taking on Zack Sabre Jr. Miro dealing with Matt Cardona. These four men are just going to be swinging at the end. But somebody here is going to come out as television champion and defend the title on the following week. Honestly, I don't have a pick for this match because all four of these guys are valuable like champions. So I really want to see who could come out on top when you have all former champions going against each other for the current title. And already Matt Cardona is trying to put on a good showing tonight. I feel like Matt Cardona is more the underdog in this because, like I said, he was the starting champion, and since then we haven't seen much of Cardona. He hasn't wrestled much, but now he's back as he's fighting for the title again. And you know, he looks pretty good. He looks like that break overtime definitely helped him. But Konosuke is showing that the amount of ring work you constantly do is always going to help you. Except when it's Matt Cardona. But of course, I do hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Hope you like what you see. I hope you like, subscribe, comment. You know, tell me what your favorite match is. Let me know if you got a character idea you want to throw in, because thanks to my boy Mike earlier in the stream, we do have a new guy that will be coming through and a new faction. So next week we want to see a new group, a new wrestler, and possibly a new dominating force here at VCW. As we focus on the match, Miro is getting worked on the outside thanks to Zack Sabre Jr., while Matt Cardona is dealing with Konosuke. What is he planning on doing here in the corner? Oh, he's calling him up. It looks like Cardona got something planned. Oh, and he missed with that diving drop kick. Just to meet a German suplex from Konosuke, he looks dead. After a second German, only a 1 count for Zack Sabre Jr. But someone better do something with Cardona. Cardona looks dead in the middle of the ring. Man, I still can't believe what happened at Hotbox. That was wild. But Hotbox, nonetheless, was still a good pay-per-view. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it. It was definitely quality. I definitely say you guys should go back and check it out if you're enjoying watching VCW now. Oh, but it looks like a close two count with Miro almost eliminating Zack Sabre Jr. Sorry for like the stutter at points. The energy drinks are kicking in, as well as the fact that the stream has already been going on for a while, so you know how that goes. Longevity of it, you always gotta get yourself into it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wake yourself up. As we got the ladder in the middle of the ring, it looks like the ladder is being used exactly as it's supposed to, putting on extra pressure into the submission. But Konosuke was able to break out of the submission. Now as we have Zack Sabre Jr. and Miro coming back into the ring, what's going to happen now? Somehow Zack is attacking both of them to lead to that arching belly-to-back suplex. Only to be met with a 2 count though. That was a great attempt though from Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, what Miro got? Oh my God, on the edge of that ladder. That's a good way to scrape someone's back. The ladder is not anything to play with. But it looked like Cardona gave up the pin midway. I don't know why, but I guess he thought that wasn't enough for Takeshita. Which is understandable. Takeshita is a strong opponent to ever face. Ooh. The impact in this match is really good. We got action on the outside, action on the inside, and so far we do not have one elimination yet, which I'm very impressed of, because usually we have an elimination by now. But as you see, Zack Sabre Jr. is working on Miro on the outside. Konosuke must have hit a big move onto Cardona. Cardona was on the ground, and now he's just flinging this man around like nothing. Oh, what Konosuke gonna do? Oh, a Falcon Arrow onto Matt Cardona. I'm trying to think who has the better Falcon Arrow almost. Hikaru Shida, Konosuke Takeshita, or Seth Rollins. Like, who has the best Falcon Arrow? And honestly, Damian Priest, he has a good Falcon Arrow. But as we focus back in the match, it looks like Takeshita was busted open some point in the middle of the match, bleeding from the side of the eye. But he's not letting that stop him, as he's still delivering offense to Matt Cardona. Will he be able to eliminate him? No, only met with a 2 count. We saw Zack Sabre doing a submission on the outside. As much as it's a good move to wear down your opponent, you gotta remember you can't get the tap out from outside, nor the pinfall. You gotta take him out in the middle of the ring. And Konosuke now with another German suplex. Look, we know Taz got the nickname Suplex Machine, but man, Konosuke, he's a good runner-up for that name. And after dropping him on the ladder, Matt Cardona still kicked out at 1. I don't know what it is, but the indie god is one durable son of a bitch. But after Zack put down Miro, look like we now got Miro trying to get a breather on outside, which is very smart. But a running knee from Konosuke onto Cardona. This might be it for Cardona. Nope, he was able to kick out at 2. A good kick out nonetheless. Takeshita look like he's lining them up. And a second running knee shot to Cardona. Will he kick out of this one? No, he doesn't. After 2 running knee shots from Konosuke, Matt Cardona is now eliminated. Now we are now down to 3. We are down to Konosuke, Miro, and Zack Sabre Jr. It's kind of funny though how the elimination happened, because like I said, Konosuke won his title the first time from Cardona, and now he eliminated the man who he won the belt from. And now Miro, after flinging his opponent, looked like he's ready to tap out Takeshita. I'm so sorry. But Takeshita looked like he was able to get out of it. Zack Sabre Jr. looked like he was trying to go for the pin, but he couldn't hang on to it. Now Miro just delivering beastly offense onto him. I think he was probably going for that game over, but Zack Sabre Jr. knew exactly what to do. And now he's going for this unique octopus stretch submission on the ground. Will this tap out Miro? This was the same move that took out Miro last time. But no, it looks like he got out this time. I'm telling you, this match might end off with just the same as victories, just all happening in one match. Oh, but after that nice suplex from Konosuke, Zack Sabre Jr. looks to try to get on top of this match. He had a close submission with Miro, very close. But now he's trying to just come up with any way to take out Takeshita. And now he's just hitting him countlessly with this hockey stick. Can we get this out this man's hand? Somebody, please. All right, he dropped it, luckily. But it was not doing anything so far as he now is going back and forth with Miro. And now he hits the submission again. Will Miro be able to get out this time? And like before, Zack Sabre Jr. tapped out Miro. Now we're down to two. It's either Zack Sabre Jr. or Konosuke Takeshita. One of these two will be the television champion. And a running knee from Konosuke. Looks like he's going to get the victory here. Oh, and a close 3 count, but it wasn't enough. Ooh, now with that devastating fisherman suplex buster. And from the corner, what's he planning on doing? Oh, whatever it was, I guess Zack is too far for him. Oh, but breaking the hockey stick across the back of Zack Sabre Jr. That's a good way of wearing out your opponent. Almost with a 3 count, but only met with a 2. Konosuke needs to do a little bit more. Zack Sabre Jr. looked like he might give up in this match. But now both men are swinging back and forth. Oh, met with a nice sweeping German, even though they took out the ref by accident. Hopefully the ref is all right. As Konosuke gets control of the match, delivers a vicious German suplex onto his opponent. And a diving elbow across the back. It looked like Konosuke is going to get the victory in this match. Oh, and after a lift and powerbomb and knee shot straight to the face, ref, will you make the count? With a very slow count from the ref finally regaining consciousness, we finally have our victor, your winner, and still your VCW television champion, Konosuke Takeshita. Well, I can at least say this. It was pretty obvious that towards the end of the match, it was clear that Konosuke was going to be able to win this. He was able to take out his opponent, Matt Cardona, in the first elimination. Then Zack Sabre Jr. was able to eliminate Miro, just to come down to the end, where in a very slow count, but a vicious attack nonetheless from Konosuke, he was able to take out his opponent and come away with the victory.
Here is your winner.
Congratulations to Konosuke Takeshita. He was able to defend his title, and we now have a definitive television champion throughout all that controversy. Congratulations. And I thank you all for watching VCW Live tonight. I hope you enjoyed all 3 shows. Normally I'll do a run back, but you know, we might as well just call it a night. But you know, I'll be fair. We're going to do a simple run back of it. But man, VCW was popping tonight, and I am very happy you guys were able to join me. Off the dark matches, Punisher was able to defeat Naito in a one-on-one bout. Then we had the Guns defeat the Wyatt family in a tag team bout, both in the dark shows. Then, as the show kicked off, Will Ospreay got a victory over LA Knight with some nice sportsmanship towards the end. Then, we had Christian get a victory over Carmelo Hayes, to where now Christian is now the new #1 contender for the VCW Intercontinental Championship. Then, after weeks of getting their ass whooped for almost no reason, the family finally found a way to do it and was the claim of victory tonight in the steel cage match over Judgment Day to become the new tag team champions. Congrats again to Lil Homie and Tony D'Angelo. Now let's see, can they hold the belts or are they going to be fluke champs? That's the real question. Then we had a one-on-one bout where Blade Franco had a nice showing against Jay White of the Bullet Club Gold. Jay White put on a good match, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get over on Franco. Maybe there could be another chance, but until then, Franco can enjoy his victory after just continuing his hot streak that he already has. And then we had our main event, the Fatal 4-Way bout for the television title, to where Konosuke Takeshita was able to retain his title, eliminating 2 out of the 4 competitors. That was a good match that made up for the pay-per-view. So I hope you guys enjoy. I thank you for joining me for VCW Live, and until then, I'll see you next week back here on Blade Franco Plays every Saturday, 4 p.m. as well as the rundown will be up between Tuesday to Wednesday. So that way, if you want a short version of the show, you can always peep it there to, give you a reminder before the next show. So until then, I'm Blade Franco. Y'all have a good night now. Yup.